Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Tropical-Rouge Precure episode number 3. And for those of you wondering, I will be watching it from Crunchyroll's website and I will be starting my reaction. And 1-0 go! Alright, pumped the hell up for this. And as for me, I'm always a fan of the cutesy little Toei animation logo. I think it looks near perfect in my personal opinion. Hell yeah. I'm actually pumped up to see Sango get some spotlight. Kind of looks like devices that someone would utilize to go into a Precure transformation. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, this song, I actually listened to it a lot actually. Kicks a lot of ass. I hope Toei releases the full version of the opening eventually because it's so good. I always love how they say Precure. Man, it sounds good. Dashti nanani. And I always love that little part too where you see Manatsu and Laura play around like that. It's so damn adorable. Do do da da beanie. I mean, there's just so much darn soul in the opening. Da 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 da. And then like the fight scenes here, man, they look so lit. Yo, that's one of the things I'm loving too about this series. So far, at the very least, it's living up to its opening, actually. Hell, if it's already this good, I can't wait to see when it gets towards a climactic fight. It's always cute to see Laura and that cute little mascot too. Believe yourself, super cute Coral. Huh. I'm assuming she's struggling in her studies. I mean, it also doesn't seem like the most academically proficient lady, at least from my perception. Aww. Jeez. The moment she says she wants to try them all out, you see all of these, or at least women, just show up around those two. Trying to brown with sweets, slick. Considering that she's constantly filing events, she should probably consider going into like a karate club, a judo club, or any combat-oriented club. That feels like it'd be... Laura looks like she's gonna die of boredom at this rate. I love how she twitches. She contemplated the offer slightly. Slightly, though. Yep, I mean, Laura, it's Laura's fault. She shouldn't have been all tsundere. Because she has to know that some youngins, they take shit completely seriously. There is no such thing as little nuances. I was able to notice that Laura wanted to go. But Minato didn't. Oh, she really loves saying Tropica, doesn't she? Oh, they're adorable. It makes sense too that you latch onto those girls too, all things considered. Kind of feels a little bit too quick though. I would have loved to have like seen the individual personalities of the other girls, but because that's something I actually did like about Healing Good Pretty Cure. That this series it's feeling a bit too rushed. In Healing Good Pretty Cure, it actually took its time when you had Nodoka meet Chuyu. Here it's a bit too quick because Manatsu's already friends with other girls like that. Kind of felt the series should have taken its time considering that Manatsu moved in. I would have, like, I understand Manatsu having a good friendship with Sango though. Don't get me wrong. Aww. Okay, I'm loving the sensei. Alright, that's something I actually like and hear more. The sensei is cute, actually. I wish she is. Oh! Okay, I love you, Sango. When it comes to, like, our perceptions of cuteness, we both think the sensei's cute as fuck. At this point, she's gonna be going for every tropical fruits around. Aww. I'm assuming Sango's gonna want to give it to the girl though. Aw, that's so fucking adorable! Aww. Although normally, y'all, at least when I went to high school, they say don't take stuff from strangers though. But Sango's adorable though, and she's a youngin too, so. That's sweet though. The animation, that you can tell the quality looks a little bit off model, but hey, not every episode is gonna look like Aces in this series, so I can accept that. Okay, there where she ran, it looked really good though. Yeah, a little bit inconsistent. Like when there was a far away distance shot, the chins weren't well drawn, but when Manatsu was running, the quality went back to normal. Just have to comment on that. Oh man, it was a fucking adorable! Why? No, fuck no, that's not cute. Hell no. Maybe a baby isopod would be good, but that's about it though. I think it's a little bit cute. I'm actually kind of agreeing with Sango. I mean with Manatsu. I think it's pretty adorable. She'll be fine though. Sango's a smart lady. I have faith in her. I wonder if it's gonna end up being Laura. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. And it'd be a pleasant surprise too if we could see Laura at least a little bit more involved. Was that a good idea? Oh yeah, she did. I mean, Manatsu did say that no one's gonna show up there. She just tried doing some recruiting. I mean, might as well. Aw, this is kind of adorable. You can tell she enjoys it. Laura's making the face, yeah, compliment me more. I like how now it's sinking in. Oh, that's so adorable. I like how instead of going for the fuel on the blue arrow, she's touching like the tips of it. That is too cute. Hell yeah, they do. At least in this series, they do. I have a feeling Laura's gonna absolutely love Sango. Laura should explain it bit by bit, though. Aww. But she should tell her about the danger factor, though. It's dangerous being a Precure. Aww. I wouldn't be surprised if she leaves behind that device by accident. Oh no, I guess it makes sense. And the thing is, they're not going to believe her straight up. Well, Manatsu would, but not the other three. Oh, okay, that's sweet. She's a woman of her promise. Oh. Hey, dude, don't. They're going to look at you. It's adorable. Hey, it's adorable. I want to talk shit. Oh boy, I hope she doesn't get pissed off. Oh, she might get triggered. Oh, because, you know, youth are pretty impressionable. I think I'm not going to blame her for lying to fitting in. I'm fucking cute. Oh, I'm fucking adorable. I mean, yeah, I would want to touch one of those creatures. They're freaking adorable. I mean, Laura would probably want to be involved with all that. I could see why she wouldn't be super interested. But that's, oh snap! I love her trolling ways. All right, good. At least she is acting like a responsible individual now. Responsible warrior, I should say. But I actually love how there are certain moments where, don't worry, Song, you're going to be able to become a Precure doll. Because she wanted to fit in peer pressure. I mean, it's perfectly natural. I don't think Sangha should beat herself up on that. The only thing she should do, though, is... because she's trying to keep the secret of obviously Laura, so I'm not going to blame her. She did it subconsciously. It happens to the best of us. I love how Monata doesn't think shit through. She just goes with it. Just shoots from her gut, figuratively. Yo, alright. Yeah, that's my athleticism to just get the buns before they're about to fall. Yeah, but at the same time, if you're like Manatsu, you make fuck-ups too. Like, it goes both ways. You want to have someone that doesn't hesitate, but at the same time, that knows someone that hesitated the best time, though. It goes both ways. I'm assuming she hesitated in choosing her colors. That's my guess. Well, yeah, it's the color of her hair, of course. Nothing wrong with being unique. And I like the message here too, where you shouldn't feel bad about being different from others, and anything you should embrace your differences, because that's what makes everyone unique and beautiful in their own way. Whoa! And I love how here Laura's trying to motivate Sango. I love the way Sango lit up instantly the moment she sees Laura. Aww. Whoa! I love Laura's cockiness. She's definitely the type where flattery gets you everywhere with her. She's gonna have to be honest with it. I think once Sango stops hesitating, she'll be able to become a Precure. That's gonna be my gut feeling. That's gonna be the trigger. Aww. But it didn't shine with Monatsu either, though. That's what I would say. I don't know. Is that a good message for people watching the series and for the younger ones in Japan? If you're feeling down, just use some makeup. I'm like, wait, what? I'm half expecting for if this is in Japan. I was kind of half expecting to see like a makeup commercial in the middle. Okay, I mean they also had me, but I didn't have that message of, oh yeah, here's a makeup. I'm like, wait, what? What happens if beauty comes from within and all that? I'm just saying. You know? I think when it comes to messaging, I think the series has to be a little bit more careful. If all I knew is the opposite case, it's a mermaid trying to protect people. Oh, okay, Sango's finally being honest. Yes! Character development right there in growth. She's becoming assertive. She's standing her ground. That scene I dig. And it was a nice rebound too from Minato saying that you can just use some makeup to make you feel better. I'm like, come on now. There had to have been... Yo, it looked like that kid was about to sniff the other kid's ass. I ain't gonna lie. I always love the pose. Like, you can tell she's about to throw down and bust some people up. And it sounds so dang heroic too, the theme. Hell yes! Fucking adorable! And stylish too. This I actually do dig when you see like her put up the makeup. It makes the transformation look a lot more tangible. Seeing the parts where she puts makeup on, then you see it switch up a bit dramatically. And I always like the twinkle noise too when she's just running. Kind of reminds me of like those video game noises where you're playing a racing game and you get like a slight boost and you go quicker. Yeah, you can tell that the choreography is not as good as, say, episodes 1 and 2 because when the thing is hit, you don't see it. It's still good, though. I mean, hell, it's better than the usual Healing Good Precure episode, still. Because that dodge looks pretty darn graceful and beautiful. Well, when you actually see her hit the individual cans. Because in some animes, they'd have a character stay in the same frame and kick them. And the only thing moving would be the legs, but you see Manatsu's body move, and she hits the individual can. Ew, it looked good! And you actually don't see her just run towards the trash can enemy. You see her move sometimes from direction to dodge some of the attack. Aww. Hell yeah! Yo, I love how they made it like super epic looking with like the 360 degree camera turn. Yep, she did. Oh, she have a good feeling about this. Damn. I like how quick the movements are for her, too. I like that beep boop noise. Sounds good. Speaking of which, damn, like you can tell even like the way the hair moves, it looks gorgeous. Honestly, whichever animator or animators are in charge of this, they are like creme of the creme animators. Damn! That don't look good! That look amazing! Yo, and then that extra touch too when she's tapping the water gently. It looks so darn nice. Yo, look at the look like he's about to have a fucking heart attack. Seeing Kirikoro. Oh, okay, so she actually has a shield. Cool. Yeah, I wonder if Minato can pull off the same thing when she does that thing with her fingers too. Yeah, here, you can tell the choreography could be a bit better because when he's throwing the crayons and trash cans, you can tell the animator's there. They didn't put as much pizzazz in there. It didn't look terrible, though. It still looks better than what normally Healing Good Precure did. Because sometimes they have moments where characters just go through the attacks without anything landing. At least here you see them do a jump and they're able to avoid most of the attacking. she blocks the attack, it does look gorgeous though. And I even love the dust effects too. And now there are two. Aww. I wonder what's about badass move she's gonna use though, because when not we saw the bright and shining sun. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cute. I thought for a second she was gonna summon like some kind of like aquatic attack or something. Makes sense considering that her mother does run a makeup shop though. When he's like victory, and then the car facial expression has an exploded yo. Okay, that was great stuff right there. Oh, they're looking adorable. I'm loving my happy endings. I love Laura's cockiness there too when she's smiling. Oh yeah, I mean technically didn't get injured, so yeah, probably it was more on the scale of nothing for those two together. Aww. And that's nice. It has the message of sometimes if you give off your own perspective, people could be inclined to believe in your own perspective too. I like that specific message. And like how even Manata picked up on that stuff too. They should choose a battle-centered club. Although knowing Saga, she might join a cosmetic club. Manatsu should be best off in an athletic club if I'm being perfectly honest, if we're going based off of their personalities. Alright! That's a cute little motivation. The CG model for Sangha looks great. Precure. Normally I would dance, but I gotta resist the temptation though, because I want to rate the episode bit by bit though, since I'm not using my iPhone 6s to record reactions right now due to a false copyright strike on my channel. I've only got a limit to 26 minutes, so I'm not going to do the dance along that I normally do due to that. Now, for the episode itself, I thought it was great. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Normally, I'll give it a 9, but it did have a little bit in the episode where it's like, oh yeah, makeup, because it'll make you feel good. I'm like, is that really a great message, the best message to have, Zoe? Like, when I read that scene, I'm like, I had to imagine there was a writer that really thought that. They looked at that bit and they're like, yes, this line is good. This is a good message for people to have. I'm like, come on now. But aside from that makeup line though, everything else in the episode was really darn good. I do love how this episode has a message of you shouldn't try to straight up hide your individuality. You should try to celebrate it. You should never try to hide parts of yourself because it's healthier to be you and not try to like conform yourself to what other people want to do. And I love that. Oh, preview time now. Dun, dun. Now, I'm actually really interested to see how they're going to handle Gasa's girl. Yeah, I'm actually not shocked. Yeah, I'm not shocked that they're actually showing the animation for her, considering the fact that in the open we know who all the Precures are going to be. Yeah, it's reasonable that they're going to show her off for a bit. Now, aside from that, here are other elements I liked about this episode too. I like how you see Laura's impatience because you would think she'd realize, oh man, it didn't shine automatically with Minato from the get-go, so maybe the same will apply to the others. Nah, it just straight up is impatient. And she's got the mindset of, oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave if it doesn't work without being patient. And I like that little character flaw with Laura there too. And then seeing, like, even though, yes, she's selfless, like, when the episode showed that when she wanted, naturally, Song would run away when she was in danger. I love those little bits where, yes, it shows Laura's selfishness sometimes, like when she's like, yes, I'm one step closer to Queendom, but at the same time, it also shows her cool side, though, when you see her actually think about other people. That's what thought the script had more positive elements than negative, and the fight scene was good. Because at least everything revolving Minato when she was fighting the enemy solo was really good. Or the finishing animation that Songo used was really great. From a character standpoint, I like the little arc it had, where Songo went from not having confidence to then eventually becoming confident, being able to express herself. Which I thought was a great message. You should never suppress yourself. You should always try to be who you are. Great message for the most part. I like what they did with Minato too, seeing her recklessness sometimes. That was cute. And I love the Laura and Songo interactions. Those are great. Seeing Laura, how she's easily flattered up. And that great characterization. Animation was great for the most part, save for a few snippets here and there. Artwork was beautiful. Love the vocal performances. That's what I thought the episode was worthy of an 8.5 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment.